All right, supposedly this is supposed to work for the K trucks. It's a little hub right there. And then this is the little old school retro steering wheel. I want to swap out with this little guy right here. So let's get on it. So you have 2 screws under the steering wheel. One right there, one right there. And if you go down, you got one right here and one right there. They're Phillips head. So if you look close, you take those screws out, there is this little rubber, this little ring right here. You got to pull that off or it won't come off. That had me going anyways. So if you look under here under the steering wheel and you got to kind of turn it, you actually have these screw holes to get in, but you have to turn it to get to said holes. So it's going to be from underneath. So these are the one of the 4. They are Phillips head, and it'll be right back there, and you just keep turning the wheel to get to the next one. You know what I mean? So I used a little shorty. This seemed to work good. Yeah. All right, once you get those 4 bolts out, this guy will kind of pull, and then if you look right there, you have this little where the horn little button is. Pull that off. And there we can finally get to this bolt here, which takes the whole thing out. Bam, we can try to put the new one. Hopefully it fits. Sorry, bye. And real quick, what I did is I got it straight. As straight as I could get it. These wheels stick out kind of far. Boom! Sorry. So, and then, you know, I got it kind of straight here, and then I locked it. So that way when I turn this, it's not turning the wheels and stuff. Let's get it open. So it's a 19 for sure. And I'm just gonna put this little bad boy in there real quick and pop it off like that. Try to do it with a ratchet. It's going to be really hard. So we'll just unscrew this guy here. Cute little bolt. I've heard that it's kind of hard to pull this off, so if you just kind of hit it on both sides, and it should pull off. So, all right. There we go. Now we got something to work with. Let's clean this area up real quick. All right, that's what it's going to look like with it on. That's going to, your bolt's going to be in there. You should have a spacer that you're going to put in here. That kind of locks in. And then that will allow you to put your, oh my Lord. Sorry, we got people over here messing with little kids and stuff, but that's cute. So this will line that up, and then that little thing will be perfect. So that this can be wired in, and then this will be added on top of it like that. So right here, you're just literally going to put this cover on. It's got these, use the longer Allen wrench. It's a lot easier if you have one of these little tools. But use these longer screws. It's actually a lot better too. It's not going anywhere. And I've got some actual room for my legs now. It's kind of cray-cray. Yeah. Anyways, so if it's installed correctly and it's straight, this one's kind of straight, it should look like that. And then we need to put the plastic cover back on. Remember to put this ring back right through here first. So actually putting this stuff back on, I think I'm going to clean this stuff first. It's probably the only time I can get in there and clean all that. No, yeah, much better clean. Oh, adios, muchachi. Anyways, yeah, looks much better clean. You know, why you got it out? So this is the bottom one. It's like, look at all that dust from Japan. Is that Japanese dust? It's anime dust. All right, anyways, I'm gonna clean this. All right, so you just wanna take this little piece. You wanna kind of just slide it in there easy like that. That's gonna be your easiest piece to get on, right? Now for the bottom. So you just slide this bottom piece on. You're gonna clip these together, right? Those are gonna push up. Your main thing is getting this ring back on there. See this ring, it's gonna have to go around those two. I'll let y'all figure that out. I'm sure you can do it. I'm gonna need 2 hands, so I'll be back. So once you slide that little ring back on there, let me see if I can get a little closer. This little ring, it's pretty much stuck in place. And then you're just gonna wanna click all these pieces back together and then put your screws back in. Your 2 there, 1 there, and 1 on the other side. Got a little play that I didn't like, so I took that off. And then I had this gap here, and then just realized that you could just press that little guy down like that. So that makes it look a little more cleaner. Anyways, I'm gonna work on this. Yeah, I'm guessing it had moved a little bit, so there we go. It's a lot tighter now. Just double checking everything. It won't be hard to put it all back. So, Albie, you ready to go for a test ride? Yeah. We're gonna take this little guy. Feels a lot better than the old steering wheel, man. I'll be honest. Figured out the horn yet because it never worked. Starts right up though. Put this sucker in gear. Take this e-brake off. Yeah, I need a seatbelt, I know. It's got to be the easiest clutch ever. So here we go. It's pretty, uh-oh, you don't like that, huh? Pretty straight. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks good. What do you think, Elvie? Hey, is it good? What do you think, little Tesla? She says, yeah. Here, watch out. I will tell you this. This with the left hand was kind of weird. See, she doesn't understand because she's so used to being on this side, being out this window, that she's like, hold on, I'm on the wrong side. It's so funny. Anyways, all right. It works. That's good. So yeah, we're gonna have to take this off right here because that's straight. So I need to pull it off, move it a little bit, and put it back down in the right grooves. Shouldn't be too hard, but you know, the hardest part is done. All right. That took like a minute to get it off. Anyways, I got into my better tools and put it on one of these guys. So I'm gonna take this because this is where this screw is right now. That needs to be a center screw. It needs to be here. So I'm going to take this bolt off, lift this up, move it over a little bit, put it back down to where this center screw is at the center, because right now it's centered. And that's, anytime I make a mistake, I'm going to video it too, just so you know that all these guys out here videoing, we're not, for sure, not perfect. And I would rather you know my mistakes first so that you can be perfect and not make mistakes. Yeah. All right, just so you can see, remember, this is my center screw now. So I'm gonna take this, move this over. Try to find a good spot. That's a little too much. I'm kind of centered, so I either got that option or that option. All right, there's my center screw now. I think we're pretty much centered. I probably should put some tape on that. I'm not trying to do that. So, yeah. Put my little bolt back in there. I'm gonna screw it in, get it pretty tight. Get it kind of tight. Get your beast mode little guy here. I don't like that it moved on me. Hold on. Which really doesn't matter because it's just going to turn that. Anyway, so we got it tight. I'm going to tighten it up with two hands and hold this just to be sure. But yeah, that was...